Okay, let's dive right into this explainer. We're going to reveal some incredibly exclusive step-by-step industry secrets that will literally save you thousands of dollars, all while helping you secure a totally stunning diamond. So if you're navigating the kind of confusing world of fine jewelry right now, you are exactly in the right place. We're going to break down the actual hard data along with insider knowledge from real diamond tires and gemologists to show you exactly how to hack the diamond grading system totally to your advantage. Now, I want to hook you right away by totally challenging how you think about buying diamonds. Because, well, here's the absolute truth of the market. Your fiancé? She won't know the difference between a stone that costs $15,000 and one that costs $10,000 if they look identical to the naked eye. But your wallet? Oh, it's definitely going to notice. By understanding what truly impacts a diamond's appearance, rather than just what looks fancy on a certificate, you can completely revolutionize your buying strategy. Section 1. The Carat Weight Myth, Demystifying Diamond Sizing. You know, what's genuinely fascinating about this first myth is how the entire diamond industry has basically trained us to focus on the absolute wrong number. For decades, the very first thing anybody asks about a ring is, so how many carats is it? We've been completely conditioned to believe this one single number tells us how huge the rock will actually look on a finger. But guys, that is fundamentally flawed. The absolute crucial takeaway here is that a carat is strictly a measure of a diamond's weight. Period. According to the GIA, a metric carat is exactly 200 milligrams. That's it. It's literally just how heavy the stone is on a tiny scale. It has absolutely nothing to do with the actual millimeter size that you see with the naked eye. Think about it like human weight, right? Two people can weigh the exact same, but depending on how that weight is distributed, their height and width can look entirely different. And this really brilliantly illustrates the huge paradigm shift we need to make here. If you want a diamond that actually looks large, you've got to be shopping for a millimeter spread, not just some arbitrary milestone weight on a piece of paper. See, a diamond can be cut super deep, which means it hides a ton of its 200 milligram weight right beneath the surface, where literally no one can see it. You are effectively paying for hidden weight. The smartest buyers out there, they look at the physical millimeter dimensions first. They totally separate the weight on paper from the size the eye actually registers. Section 2. The Magic Size Range, Beating the System. Let's see how understanding the psychology of the diamond market, and honestly, how other buyers behave, gives you an incredible financial advantage. It all comes down to what insiders call magic sizes. Demand absolutely skyrockets right at that 1.00 carat mark because, well, everyone walks into a jewelry store asking for a 1 carat diamond. And because of this intense, crazy demand clustering right around that milestone, prices just jump dramatically the second a stone hits 1.00 on the scale. But here is the ultimate secret. A well-cut 0.95 to 0.99 carat diamond offers the exact same visual real estate, but for drastically less money. Cutters know a 1.00 carat stone is an easy sell, so the market artificially inflates that specific number. And this strategy scales up across all the major milestones. Say your goal is a 1.50 carat look. Well, your smart undersize is between 1.40 and 1.49 carats. Or if you want a massive 2.00 carat presence, target a strong 1.80 to 199. You should always shortlist these smart undersizes right next to the milestones. When you put them side by side, it hits you. The eye sees millimeters, not the psychological number printed on a grading report. You can take the thousands of dollars you just saved and put it toward a totally stunning setting, or hey, just keep it in the bank. Section 3. Cut means visible size, the ultimate secret. Okay, so let's dive into why a diamond's cut is, hands down, the most powerful tool you have to maximize visible size. We just talked about how weight can be hidden, right? Well, the cut dictates exactly where that weight goes, and way more importantly, how the light dances inside the stone. Take a look at this tiny difference in measurements. You've got a heavy 1.00 carat diamond measuring 6.32 millimeters across. Right next to it, a lighter 0.94 carat diamond, but with an excellent cut, measuring 6.30 millimeters. Guys, that is a fraction of a millimeter difference. Once it's on a hand, that physical size difference is completely invisible. But here's the kicker. Because the 0.94 carat stone has an excellent cut, it actually looks far brighter and way more brilliant. A better cut literally equals a bigger, better appearance. This quote from Josh Allen, a fifth-generation expert who supplied legendary houses like Tiffany and Cartier, absolutely nails it. It proves you should never, ever spend your whole budget on carat weight and just starve the cut quality. As he points out, you shouldn't just automatically buy smaller to be cheap, but you absolutely must refuse to pay for a milestone unless the diamond actually earns it visually. Seriously, do not buy a weak, lifeless 2.00 carat stone just because the number sounds impressive at a dinner party.
Section 4. Smart Clarity and Color, the Naked Eye Test.
So, we've optimized weight and cut. Now, where else can you safely compromise to save even more cash without your partner ever noticing? Let's talk about the absolute visual sweet spots for clarity and color. This is really where you separate the perfectionists from the smart shoppers. An eye-clean SI1 Clarity Diamond is the absolute best deal out there. Period. Unless your fiancé plans to walk around with a 10 times magnifying jeweler's loop strapped to her face, you do not need a flawless diamond. So many buyers get anxious and pay massive, massive premiums for flawless, VVS, or VS clarity grades. But newsflash, practically all diamonds have flaws if you zoom in close enough under a microscope. To the naked eye, a well-selected SI1 gives you a stone that appears completely flawless, and you're getting it for a fraction of the price.
Here is exactly how you perform the eye clean test yourself, no fancy equipment needed at all. Just hold the diamond about 6 to 10 inches away from your face, which is, normal viewing distance. View it face up in good light, and just gently rock it back and forth. If you don't spot any weird clouds, strange lines, or black spots, boom! Congratulations, you have found an eye clean diamond. Now keep in mind, shape actually matters a lot here too. Brilliant cuts, like rounds, disguise flaws beautifully. Step cuts, on the other hand, like emeralds, they act like a brightly lit fitting room mirror. They literally show everything, so you might actually need a slightly higher clarity grade for those.
And when it comes to color, we're seeing a really similar trend. Individually, if you look at them face up, both a G color and a D color appear totally icy white to the untrained eye. You are really only going to notice the subtle differences if you're comparing them directly upside down on stark white paper in a highly controlled lab environment. So a G color diamond is absolutely the perfect value choice. It gives you that beautifully bright, icy white ring while letting you totally skip the massive D color price premium.
But please remember this, and consider this a massive warning. Your entire strategy relies on accurate grading. You must always ensure your diamond is GIA certified. The Gemological Institute of America is basically the strictest lab in the world. Other labs, like EGL USA, are notoriously known to falsely inflate their grades. Get this. A diamond that EGL USA calls a G color might actually be a J color by strict GIA standards. That is a full 3 color grades lower. If you buy a poorly certified stone, you aren't actually getting a deal. You're just buying lower quality than you were promised, which completely wipes out your entire smart savings strategy.
Section 5. Buy smart, not bigger. The final playbook. All right, let's wrap this all up and synthesize the specific rules of this insider's playbook. We've gone through the data, we've exposed the pricing traps, and we've learned the visual tricks. Now it's time to consolidate it all so you can shop with total confidence. Here are your absolute golden rules. 1. Prioritize millimeter spread way over carat weight. 2. Demand an excellent cut so that diamond maximizes its light and physical dimensions. 3. Aggressively hunt in those magic ranges, like 0.95 to 0.99 carats. 4. Stick to eye-clean SI1 clarity so you stop paying for microscopic perfection. And 5. Choose a G color, strictly certified by the GIA, to guarantee you're getting a bright white stone that is exactly what the paper says it is. So as you head out to make this major purchase, I want you to ask yourself one final provocative question. Are you buying a beautiful diamond, or are you just paying for a number on a piece of paper? Because true value lies in the brilliance you're going to see every single day on your partner's hand, not in the marketing milestones that you don't. Keep these secrets super close, shop smart, and let the numbers work for you, not against you. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and hey, happy hunting!